This evening, we'll hold him over till the next meeting. And also, the further discussion with regards to the report to council on our open house. Unfortunate for Eric that he's not here because he had some questions as well. But I think we can just have open discussion with regards to that, because there were some concerns about the percentages not adding up. So someone who is well versed in percentages in graphs, have you done something? Because we wanted to prepare a covering letter to go with the report.
I did look at it, I left it in my car.
Well,
But the numbers did not add up properly, it was only off by 7%. But if they're off in that area, then you can say that all the numbers are right. So,
you mean the addition and the comparison, the ratios between the numbers?
ratios.
Because we can't change any of the numbers.
That's right.
But if the ratio is incorrect, then we can,
Does anybody have copies or anything?
here.
It's
in the
back.
agenda. Yeah.
You'd have to find out why it's comparing which numbers they started with, and which one, which first set of numbers.
I know that's
left
what he
the
was
second
worried
set.
about.
Mhm.
I wonder if I can, I mean, we talk about the table that is on page 36. The point that I would make with that is that it may not be correct to assume that those numbers would add up to 100. Because in some cases, people were able to give multiple answers, right? Is that, like if you were asked the question, do you want lands to the east of the civic complex for no development, for some private development, for no development, that is, or any development of residential only, it is possible that, you know, that you can, that somebody could have answered those questions twice and quite reasonably so, right? You follow me there?
Yeah, that's what I thought would be possible.
So I'm not sure, and I apologize, I wasn't at the last meeting, so I don't get the benefit of the detailed discussion that was there, but I only raise that just to the issue that it may not be an error that the numbers don't add up to 100. It's just the nature.
Oh, yeah, I realized that. He was bringing it up, and I
Okay.
just did a quick tally after, and realized that, yeah, the numbers are a little off, when I just brought my sheet in. It was Eric that brought that up, but I just did a quick calculation, so just give me a second there.
It seems to only be off by 0.3%.
Oh, if you're talking about that, yeah,
The one, the first one.
3, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the point is, at our last meeting, we decided to have further discussion about the report in general, and particularly some of the ratios that were quoted in it. And I think that it was agreed that we would provide a covering document along with the report and presentation to council. So we were hoping to do that the 1st of December. I know Eric was really curious about it, and I don't feel that we should go to council if not every member is happy with what's going. Glenn?
Do we have to get that specific with the in the report, or can we generalize in nature? You know, like the lands immediately east of the complex, the majority, you can use a percentage, we're not in favor of that development in that area. We'll just use that as an example. And just talking in generalities rather than getting down into the nitpicky, like 87.675% of the people were in favor, weren't in favor of it, et cetera. I don't think we have to dwell that deeply myself.
I did find the line that on page 32, it says, when asked if the potential development, the questionnaire
Just wait till we
responses
get to page
Oh,
32.
showed that 70.5%. So so it's towards the bottom, of responsibility, development at this location will give negative impact. So now if you go to page 36 and add those up with the none and no private, it comes to 77.5. So there's a 7% difference there. So that's, now it wasn't that Derek, but he was worried about the numbers, and I just did a quick calculation when I left here in the meeting and noticed that line, so maybe they made a mistake.